What do you want people to look back and remember James White for?
Well, I told my wife, I said, on my headstone, you could say, you know, he created a place where people could have a good time, and when he got it built, he named it the Broken Spoke. It took me a long time to think that name up, and I'm real proud of it.
Well, the man behind one of Austin's most iconic music venues has passed away. James White, the owner of the Broken Spoke, was 81 years old, and he had lived in Austin his entire life. His family tells us he died of congestive heart failure. And KXAN's Alyssa Gord is live at the Broken Spoke right now. And Alyssa, how are people paying tribute to him tonight?
Well, Jennifer, we've seen all different kinds of tributes to James White here today. One person poured out a drink for him, and still others are leaving signs and flowers at this venue that James White loved so much.
It's more than a place, it's more than a building, it's just a way of life.
That's how James White described the Broken Spoke in 2014. White, who was a born and raised Austinite, thanked the city for helping to make the dance hall what it is today.
And I think we've had every drunk in South Austin help build this place.
This space was a dream of his that became a reality in 1964.
And White's family tells me his vision for this place was to have a spot like no other, where people could come and have a good time and just listen to country music.
Built that place, the Broken Spoke, by hand with the help of his friends and his family, and he ran it with his family, true to the tradition of Texas dance halls, which was creating a place for dancing and great Texas country music.
Ray Benson of the band Asleep at the Wheel says he's known White since 1973, when he was paid $300 to play at the Broken Spoke. They've been friends ever since.
But he was the friendliest guy, seriously, and in the honky-tonk business, most of the owners ain't that friendly, to be honest with you.
Through the years, many big names have graced these halls.
When I get up on the stage, I always kind of point to where I remember they stood, and I always say, you know, Bob Wills stood right here, Willie Nelson, George Strait, Dolly Parton, Ernest Tubb, Tex Ritter, Roy Acuff, you know.
I remember George Bush being down there quite a bit.
Benson sees White as a link to the Austin of the past, who has created an institution that's weathered the test of time. And Benson wants to see the honky-tonk White loved so much continue to play a part in Austin's future.
That's what I hope people who come to town realize, that Broken Spoke and places like it are the treasures that that built this town.
And after decades of the marquee out in front of the Broken Spoke showing the names of different musicians, tonight it shows James White's name. His family members put that up there as a tribute to him, and his family tells me that if you'd like to help them out during this time, the best thing that you can do is to continue to support the Broken Spoke. Reporting live in South Austin, Alyssa Gord, KXAN News.
All right, Alyssa, thanks so much. Well, the Broken Spoke, just like many bars across the country, hasn't had it easy during the pandemic. It closed on March 16th as part of an order across the city to slow down the spread of the coronavirus. Now, it reopened on May 21st at 25% capacity, but was closed again on June 29th. Now, that came after an order from the governor due to a surge in COVID-19 cases. It wasn't until October 13th that the Broken Spoke could reopen as a restaurant. The restaurant set up dividers between the booths and tables on the dance floor, and masks have also been a requirement at the Broken Spoke. Well, during an interview with KXAN back in 2019, James White recounts what he considers the Broken Spoke's biggest day and what led it to become the state's world-famous dance hall. You can find that story on our website at KXAN.com.